The first card that came out is the death card. Again. Spirit say, fuck all the bullshit. It ain't no more past. We straight in the beginning now. Literally, the other fucking. If you listen to the video before this one, literally, the first card fell out is a death card and a whole nother day. So, what I'm hearing is that you are off of the old timeline, and that's why shit looking shifty. Hold on, let me see. Can I hear myself? Hold on. I'm gonna call your ass Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, I got you. Okay. I'm talking about Miss Sharon. What the fuck wrong with me? I'm gonna mommy your ass to death, child. Death is. This is why you don't see shit. This is why nobody sees the shit that you see. Alright? Because you've elevated and you gotta realize the people around you have not elevated yet. And that you gonna be looking like the fuck. But you gotta remember, it took you some time. Right? So as soon as you wake up, you expect everybody around you to wake the fuck up right now. And even though it took you, it may took you a few months, but soon as you see when it comes to your kids and the motherfuckers around you, you be like, nah, bitch, you need to see now when you didn't see now. All right. Now, everybody has their own journey. As much as this sucks, when motherfuckers get of age, when when shit, just period. When you old enough to know better, and you in your sound mind and body, come on. They have to walk their path, and you got to walk yours. And even being a parental, you can't hold nobody. You can't hold their hand walking through that shit. They're gonna have to fall their ass, bump their fucking head, break their arm, break their toes, and all types of shit. Let it fucking happen. You know God is not gonna do more than they can fucking bear, because you know what the fuck you had to do. God can see who they can become later and who they are going to become. So it's certain things that God have to put that person through in order to be able to handle something later down the line. And see, this is really why Spirit moving celebrations, because you've done your fucking work. What's going on? You've done your work. So God ain't finna just, you done your work. God ain't finna let you be motherfucking patrolling over nobody else shit, because that shit gonna piss you off in your new timeline. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, it's your time. The Spirit say it's your season, not nobody else's. Short season. People gotta learn. When you start making sense and shit, motherfuckers wanna call you crazy. Because common sense and common sense ain't common. And you can't expect everybody to look at the world or situations the way that you see it, because they don't see nothing but one perspective of shit. They don't live in the 3D. They don't live in the spiritual and live in this raggedy ass shit. They only live in this raggedy ass shit. They don't. All they know is God, and they heard of God, but they don't know who it is. Everybody has to have their personal walk with God, even your children, your spouses, your cousins, your uncle, everybody. Everybody have to learn God for their own. Parents can't drag the kids with you to heaven. Stability is here. Let motherfuckers think what the fuck, because I told, right when you get to the part where God elevates you the most, motherfuckers gonna talk shit. It's gonna be the motherfuckers closest to you. You're gonna be crazy. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, but you're gonna be gone and you're gonna be paid and you're gonna be stress free. Who the fucking crazy one now? Because you done manifested your whole life off a motherfucker hope, dream, and a prayer. And God over exceeded what you asked for. Queen of Pentacles. Let motherfuckers think you crazy. And when you gone, nah, don't answer the fucking phone. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You crazy and all this other type of shit. Oh, bitch, I'm crazy. You gonna have to figure it out. I don't know. You gonna have to play stupid. I don't know what the fuck that means. Sit in your energy, Queen of Cups. See, Spirit had to. You showing a little. You don't look up. You ain't acting appreciative. You don't see people's character until they are put in a situation. Because for real, the silver spoon is leaving. The savior is leaving. Quickly, might I add. Alright, shit. Motherfucker, you can put in enough time. Like, no, hell no. Motherfuckers gotta go on their own journey. Motherfuckers don't want to listen. Motherfuckers want to call you crazy and all type of shit. Okay, you would be all of that shit over there on your own goddamn land. Alright? Page of swords. Fighting for yourself. Pray and keep moving. Because Spirit will use the closest thing to you. Remember now. Remember to talk to you crazy, do you any type of way. Because the devil know to hold you too now. And so does God. You want to put hands and feet on the motherfucker. Next thing you know, you got motherfucking police being called type shit. You know what I'm saying? No time. Because the enemy uses anybody. Remember? Vessels. They got people as spirits. I don't even look at the vessel. That vessel don't mean shit. So when you start to make me feel some type of way, I'm going to have to treat your ass as such. So it's celebration time. Now, anybody who see that you're happy to do something, especially when it comes to leaving, and see that you are happy to get out of some shit that you don't want to be in, and if they are not, and motherfuckers ain't happy for you, then guess what? That kind of says something. Like, damn, you want me to suffer? The fuck? You don't want me to have a partnership to a cup situation? But that's not your problem. Alright? A phone call, balance something out. Alright? Something to balance out like heavy in your life. Alright? Because motherfuckers testing your patience. Look, what I tell you, the Sun and the Ace of Swords. Alright? Something is balancing your life out. Alright? Something is giving you some sort of happiness. Like, it needs to be a happy moment, like, right now. It's like, it's not saying that you're not happy, but it's like, damn, can I get an exciting day? Can I hear some exciting news type of shit? It's needed. And I feel like it's coming. In the midst of you doing something, surrendering and letting go. I think it's time to surrender and let go. All right? Because as soon as you surrender and let go, that shit, you're finna take off. Things are finna happen for you. Because unfortunately, when you get what you get, the sun, and that's the motherfucking truth, guess what? Guess who you're not gonna be able to help? They got to go through it. They gotta go through it. And you gonna be the one that's gonna have to hold the strength to not want to help. You're gonna have to let that towel fall. It's either you let the towel fall, or you try to hold, or you try to motherfucker help somebody and that bitch fall on you too. And we ain't doing none of that. Motherfuckers is grown. Alright? This card right here is like defensive. Like, motherfuckers could be in defensive mode right now. It's like, you can tell motherfuckers feel some type of way. I need some, nigga, go get me some ice and some damn coffee. Cause now I want a Pepsi and coffee. That's a fucked up combination. And then I think I might go to Wendy's for me. I keep saying it's gonna be an early ass night for me. It can be, but it probably won't be. All right, tower moment is here. Let that motherfucking tower fall. Well, because it has to. Because if it don't fall, they won't see nothing that you said. Because as long as you holding shit from falling, they not finding out shit. Let that shit fall. Don't tell them shit. Let them be blindsided. You have to. All right. You could take it. Shit, you had to deal with it. Don't let them hold you back from celebration. But I know that you're not, because I know that you're gonna do what's right for you. All right. Because everybody confused about what the fuck they want to do, but you're not. All right. And anything that causes you confusion is of the devil at that moment in time. Okay. All right. Let's see. Why I hear Michael Jackson in my head? Got to be started something. It's hard to get over. Yo, popping up in your city. All right, somebody could be coming to visit, finally feeling free. All right, or this could be when you move. All right, because when you move, that's gonna be officially your city, baby. All right, seeing no one else. All right, you're laughing. What you laughing at? Why you laughing at me? Huh? What? Oh. A masculine catching up quickly. Hiding a good secret from you. Alright, so I feel like spirit is hiding something. Look, I heard children been in the way of your relationship for a long time. All right, not been in your way, but the fact that y'all still here, and it's like you need to break away. All right, it's like not in the same house type shit, because it can't be, because everybody grown, and when you see a motherfucker making stupid ass decisions, that's gonna affect you. Especially when it's your own, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, life got to tear their ass up a little bit. Life got to tear their ass up a little bit because they've been saved. Not that they haven't went through shit, but, and they ain't been cuddled on no shit like that. They just know, shit, mama, I'm gonna call mama type energy. And it's like, no, nigga. Call on God. Don't call on me. All right? Shit. The fuck? All right? You getting ready to receive. All right? Same body but different soul. All right? You're an elevated person. Good people are going to be involved in your life, and not people who will take from you, but people who will give. All right? That taking shit is over. All right? Ain't nobody taking shit. Stepping out of the comfort zone. This could be you. Going off somewhere new. Like, shit, most people don't see, especially women doing no shit like that, because motherfuckers always think that we scared just to up and leave. Fuck no, bitch, we're good in any hood. Alright, you can win this battle. It's in reverse, you already won it. The battle is already won. I need a title that just reading the battle is already won. Alright, they hate that they gotta release money and property to you. Motherfuckers can't do what the fuck they thought they was gonna do. Alright, people wanted to control you using your kids as well, East Coast, because when people know that you love your kids, they will motherfucking send all type of crazy ass energy. Crazy ass energy. The same conversations you be having with yours, the same conversations I be having to have with mine. I be like, hey nigga, please don't take me back. Sometimes you gotta have them conversations, but at a certain point, ain't finna be no conversation. Alright, making big moves. Alright, stepping out of comfort zone, popping out in your city, but I'm hearing popping out of your city meeting. Get it the fuck away. Alright, let's see. Love. Damn, Spirit, you went straight into it. Because I didn't even realize went straight into what I wanted to discuss. Alright, taking a leap of faith. You got this is a leap of faith that you're gonna have to take. You're gonna have to know that God gonna make the shit right just like God did shit for you. Alright, God made a way out of no way for you. So yeah, make the effort. And making the effort is taking care of yourself at this time. Stay optimistic, knowing that everything is gonna work out just like God told you it was gonna work out. But it's the shit in between that they gotta get to, because you already went through yours. Redirect your thoughts. Unbreakable love. Alright, people just want to tear the relationship between y'all love, but it's not gonna happen. They just got shit to learn. They appreciate you for it later. Alright, magnetic connection. What? Huh? The one who we were talking to. Cause who was there? No. Who? Who? Oh, so it is a short lady who got fired. Whoa, so we was talking about the same person. They the black hair? So that night that she was chasing them people, that's probably what she was on. So the lady, the cool lady, the new lady still work here. But you know that other lady, I asked her how long did the other lady start working here, and she said a week. So I'm trying to confuse what the fuck going on. Because I haven't seen the short lady. Be honest. Spirit is asking you to be honest. Even with the shit that you don't like. Where's my ice? I'm gonna need it because you're gonna go alright. Fuck back over there. Oh my god, I needed this coffee. Yeah, in a minute. Deepening. And by Spirit wants you to keep the door open. Keep the door open for them, but let them do what they do. Alright, mirror. Reconciliation. Alright, so let them go through it. Damn, Spirit is giving. I ain't even asking about them no more. Spirit, like, because that be one of your concerns. Reconciliation. Alright, y'all come back. Y'all coming back together, but yeah, probably gonna come back with a story, some stories of some shit that you probably didn't even think a motherfucker be doing. They gonna come back and tell you some shit. So let them live they little shit. Shit finna get turned up over there. That's why shit happening. So you can completely disconnect from over there. And then shit gonna start happening. And they gonna start seeing shit. The shit that you tried to tell them, then you ain't gonna be so crazy. Royal inheritance. Financial blessing. Unexpected support and provision. Raise your prices. Your value is higher than what you're being offered. Alright, budget check. Watch your spending and resources. Alright, so Spirit is wanting you to hold back. Alright, from giving to them. Alright, read the fine print and look deeper before agreeing. Alright, you got overflow and abundance coming towards you. I told you. So that's like, you know, the burn and releases, you know, they tear up the foundations that are faulty. And faulty meaning when there's some shit that needed to be learned. Like, say somebody needed to learn how to do something when it came to a certain skill of flooring or whatever. They skipped it. They're not, so the floor is faulty. They niggered the shit, bitch. Okay, so they got to go back and learn something the right way. Or hell, you niggered some shit. And they have to go back and fix something. You already fixed it in yourself, but they got to go back and fix it in themselves because they have to see it. They can't hold nobody accountable for shit. Tropical storm Arthur. That's a hurricane out here? A tropical storm? Lord Jesus, help me. Save me. This time, won't you save me? What? No. Wait till I finish. Alright, this Why won't you save me? Great possession, abundance. You got a lot of money coming towards you. All right. Before completion, new beginnings. This is that death energy. This is that Pluto energy. That is that something ending so that something can something's ending though so that something can start, begin. But it's like in a mix, it's like overlapping. It's like God is showing you that you are on a different timeline, but you see the people on they shit, but you know that y'all ain't in the same fucking world type of shit. All right, breakthrough. Something is being revealed, and that shit is probably what it is. All right, breaking barriers, retreat, strategic withdrawal, meaning God is showing you just to back up from the situation. Don't even stress it. All right, you set boundaries by leaving. Approach, opportunity coming. So you ain't got shit to worry about. All right, grace and beauty and refinement. Worry about yourself. All right, you worried about too much before you have to. Before you have to leave, you need to leave in ease, in peace. All right, not stressing shit. Let motherfuckers do what the fuck they want to do. Because when you gone, you gone. You know this. You have no. You have no. Not saying you don't have no connection to that address, but you know that's on your old timeline. All right, that's on your old timeline. All right, you guys. I am going to end this read over here. I got like two more to do. All right, so stay tuned. Does anybody over here want to on the spot read on YouTube before I end this live? All right, I will see you guys later.